This shop had 400 five-star reviews. Not a single one was real. And the honest little shop beside it was 3 days from closing. Forever. This is how the quiet one won, and the loud one fell. It began the way most temptations do, on an ordinary losing morning. The quiet one belonged to Maya. She made good smoothies, honest ones, and yet every day she watched her customers walk right past her, into his. 3 customers today, just 3. And Maya was beginning to wonder if doing things the right way was simply the slow way to lose. Her teammate Sam lived for numbers. He kept track of every sale, every order, every quiet little pattern in the shop. He kept trying to show her what the numbers were saying, but Maya was too worried to listen. Numbers don't pay the rent, she thought. Customers do. She didn't yet understand that the numbers were the map to the very customers she was missing. Then there was Victor. He owned the bright shop next door, and he wore success like a suit that fit a little too well. He offered to share his secret, and his secret was this. Hundreds of glowing reviews, every one of them a lie. And this cheap syrup? Just call it natural. They can't tell the difference. It isn't lying, he smiled. It's just business. And he left the bottle in her hands, and the temptation in her heart. Across the street sat the oldest shop on the block, a little tea house that had outlived every flashy place that ever opened near it. Its owner, Mr. Tan, had watched 100 Victors come and go. Maya asked him how an honest shop could ever win. He only asked her simple questions. When is your busiest hour? Which drink do they come back for? And Maya realized she didn't know a single answer. You're running a race blindfolded, he told her. You're sitting on a whole year of answers, and you've never once looked. That is what business intelligence really means. Not magic, just paying close attention to what is true and letting the truth guide you. And never build anything on a lie. A lie buys one customer once. The truth keeps them for 10 years. Trust is the one thing your rival can never copy, never steal, and never sell cheaper than you. So Maya finally looked, and the numbers had been waiting to tell her everything. Her mornings were full. The gym across the street emptied right into her shop, yet she had never once staffed for it. And one drink, the green ginger, was a quiet hero. A small part of her menu, but the reason her best customers kept coming back. She had a hit and never even knew it. Her customers cared that her fruit was local and real, the one thing Victor could never fake. It was her edge, hiding in plain sight. But data is patient, and panic is loud. The smart way is slow, she thought, and Victor is winning now. And so, just once, she told herself, she did the very thing she despised. She wrote a glowing review from a customer who did not exist, and she posted it. But lies are fragile things. One loyal customer, Anna, read that review and saw a name that belonged to no one on a profile made only yesterday. And just like that, the warmth left the room. I trusted you, she said, because you weren't like him. The little bell rang as she left, and it had never sounded so lonely. That night, Maya deleted every lie with her own hands, and she made a decision. Never a shortcut again. Smart and honest. Both or nothing. So she rebuilt, this time with her eyes open. She met the morning rush head-on. She gave her hidden hero the place it deserved. And she made her honesty her loudest advertisement, because the truth was something Victor could never sell. She answered every real review, the kind ones and the hard ones, and slowly, genuine voices began to gather around her. And the quiet shop grew loud, not with neon, but with real people who came because they wanted to. Meanwhile, the truth caught up with Victor, as it always does. His natural lie was exposed, his bright sign went dark, and his crowd melted away as fast as it had come. He asked her how she'd done it, without lying, without cutting a single corner. And she told him gently, "You built a crowd, I built trust, and only one of those was ever going to last." She let go of the shortcut for good, and turned, at last, to the work that was real. Business intelligence shows you how to win, so look at your numbers and listen to your customers. Business morals make the win last, because honesty builds trust, and trust cannot be copied. Be smart, be honest. That's good business.